Luis Castillo. He said after he had a slow start last time out that he and catcher Tucker Barnhart weren't quite on the same page in the first inning. The second inning on, they were outstanding.
And the first two have reached for the Diamondbacks. So 2 on and no outs for Asdrubal Cabrera. Left it up and it knocks it into the gap. Here comes Pavin Smith. Cole Calhoun will stop at third. And the Diamondbacks strike first.
Hit him early. Well, a lot of times guys that rely on a straight changeup, and Zach Gallen is right in the same mold as Luis Castillo. It takes you an inning or so to get the right split between your pitches, to feel that fastball coming out of your hand as opposed to the changeup coming out of your hand on that changeup grip.
And now you've got 2 on for David Peralta.
On the ground and by Joey Votto. Calhoun comes in, an RBI for Peralta. And it's 2-0 Diamondbacks.
I stand corrected. 12 first inning runs for Luis Castillo. Keep it moving. I love it. Hit it off the end of the bat, but hit it in a good spot past Joey Votto. Just out of his reach into right field for an RBI base hit.
First 4 have reached. 2 runs in, still no outs. A chance for Carson Kelly now. Right to the shortstop. Suarez. India turns it. Cabrera comes in, and it's 3-0 Diamondbacks.
Escobar slid in safely at second base for Ahmed now.
Swing and a miss. Fastball in. Seemed to have some life. But the Diamondbacks draw first blood as they play 3 and the Reds grab their bats.
Zach Gallen, an encouraging return from a hairline fracture in his right forearm against the A's at Chase Field last Tuesday.
Yeah, threw all of his pitches with no restrictions whatsoever.
Here's Suarez, who has been struggling at the plate.
Winker holds it first, swing and a miss, and there's the Gallen changeup for his first strikeout.
Changeup is so effective, especially if that hitter's expecting a fastball at the plate. Gallen had missed with a couple of curveballs. If you're Eugenio Suarez, you're probably thinking, okay, he's going to go back to the fastball, and then he drops that changeup in there for strike 3.
2 down for Votto. Lifts it out to left field. Peralta near the warning track, and he's got it. We've played 1 in Cincinnati, Ohio, and the Diamondbacks lead the Reds 3-0.
There we go to the top of the second inning. 3-0 Diamondbacks lead. Luis Castillo is back to work. Swing and a miss, and down on strikes, Nick Heath. And there's 1 away here in the second inning.
Here's Gallen.
And there he goes down looking. 3 straight strikeouts for Castillo.
Cole Calhoun now.
Bears down and gets the K. 3 on the inning, 4 on the outing. The Reds need some runs early still.
It'll be Asdrubal Cabrera, number 3 hitter in the Diamondbacks lineup.
3-2 is rocketed. Backhand pick on his hip. Votto underhand shovel. Castillo on the cover. What a win.
Another well-struck ball by Cabrera. Joey does a nice job of keeping his hands away from his body and catching that ball away. Castillo does a great job of bouncing off that mound.
He got Cabrera to ground out to start the inning. Walk, hit, batter, walk. They're loaded. 1 out for Ahmed.
Fisted in the air, shallow left. Hard charge in by Winker. Out races Suarez. Extends the glove and makes the catch. Spectacular play by Eugenio Suarez. And breaking from third was Peralta. He's forced to race back, and everyone's still aboard. Nobody able to come across.
Well, that was an outstanding play by Henny Suarez, and you could see Winker has no chance to get there, and Suarez makes a fantastic play.
So now with 1 out remaining to get out of this bases loaded jam, Nick Heath, left-handed hitter.
They go 3-2, grounded. Votto handles, foot race, close play, and Votto bests it. And Luis Castillo able to wiggle off the hook.
We go to the bottom of the third in Cincinnati.
Luis Castillo will stand in, pitcher on pitcher, 0 for 4 this year. There's a ground ball past the third baseman, Cabrera. Castillo turns. He's not satisfied with 1. Take 2, young man. A double for the pitcher, La Piedra.
Well, maybe there is something to the bat waggle. Nice swing on a breaking ball, and most of the times you do not see a third baseman hugging the line when a pitcher is swinging the bat. And as the Asdrubal Cabrera cannot get to that ball, and
La Piedra llega a segunda base.
So runners at first and third now. Back-to-back hits here. And Tyler Naquin, the hitter, all of a sudden the Tide runs at the plate.
Grounded right side. Pirouette Escobar. And Pavin Smith recovers. Castillo scores. Winker safe arrival to second base. The Reds are on the board. It's 3-1.
Well, we talked about a difference in our approach this year as opposed to last year, and you can see Naquin with a productive out. Not the most sensational play, but it's a very effective play. Puts a run on the board.
We go to the bottom of the fourth. Still 3-1 D-backs.
2 on, 2 out. Kyle Farmer is fly to center. Smoked over short, left field, base hit. The wave is on. They'll challenge Peralta. His throw in. Cut off. A safe slide as the helmet flies for Jonathan India. And Kyle Farmer connects on an RBI base knock. The Reds within 1.
Well, Kyle Farmer coming up with a big hanging breaking ball right there. Farmer does a nice job. Go back to Tucker Barnhart coming up with the bunt, putting the runner in scoring position. And then the single on Jonathan India. Nice secondary lead. And that helmet has no chance of staying on that hair.
So it's a 1-run ball game. The Tide run at second base. The go-ahead runner at first. And Schrock will be the hitter.
Runners on the move. Schrock looks at a fastball, and Gallen strands 2, but the Reds get 1 back. And after 4, it's 3-2 Diamondbacks.
We go to the bottom of the 6th inning.
Farmer a hard RBI single. He's also fly to center. Reds have had 4 hits on the game. And there is a blast. Deep left center field. Heath back. Gone! Kyle Farmer. 2-out thunder. And his 2-run shot lifts the Reds on top. 4-3.
Talked about the one that hangs. That's the one that hangs. The previous slider, you saw the depth on it. As I mentioned, no one's going to do any damage, and then he gets the slider again. Doesn't have the same bite.
Hello, bullpen. Bye-bye, baseball.
We head to the 8th inning.
And Andrew Young just double switched into the ball game. Will be the first hitter. Andrew Young gets a fastball, hits it deep to center field, and it's gone! Andrew Young, and we're tied at 4. The grand slam Thursday, the solo shot today. 4-4 in Cincinnati.
Wow, 94-mile-an-hour fastball down and out over the plate. That ball got out of here in a hurry.
Boy, he got a fastball and he was on it.
It is hard to compete in conditions like this. You can hear the rain.
Looks like there might be some hail that's coming down, bouncing off the hat.
It is a sheet.
The 3-2 to Carson Kelly. Bases full, 1 out. He walked in a run. 5-4 Diamondbacks. Pavin Smith comes in with a go-ahead run. Look at Tucker Barnhart yelling out to Jerry Meals, the crew chief, who's the second base umpire. Why are we still playing?
Well, you can see they are rolling the tarp out now.
The tarp arrives and we hit a rain delay.
Tonight's game against the Reds has been suspended. Game will be resumed tomorrow. So the game was suspended last night. It was supposed to be continued today. It has been delayed, and now it will be resumed.
So Lucas Sims was on the mound when the game concluded last night. The suspension came in, and he'll be on the mound with the bases loaded.
But now the sun is out. It is cold in Cincinnati, and Escobar is the batter.
Popped up. Shading his eyes, Farmer into foul ground. Veers back to his left, adjusts and makes the catch. That's a big first out upon a resuming play. Lifted to right. Winker has it read. And Sims gets through it. And he just slammed the palm of his hand against his glove.
We go to the bottom of the 9th. Crichton will come on, try and save it.
The Winker's on. The tying run is on base. The winning run will bat.
Swing and a miss on the curveball. Diamondbacks win it 5-4. 1 game, 2 days, 2 different uniforms. But they get the win in the opener of this 3-game set in Cincinnati.